Thank you, Babu Mandla, our program director. Firstly, let me start by apologizing for not, coming early today. It's very important that you should know the whereabouts of the public representative. I'm the public representative. I didn't apply for a job at the African National Congress. You voted us in, so I am accounting to you. Babu Mandla, Me Vangile, Sis Ayanda, Ayanda is a maid, or Ayanda Mkuchulwa from UNISA Poetry Society. I'm sorry for that, because most of Ayanda it's a unisex name, yes. Ishmael Sibia from Black Drop Media, officials from the city of Tshwane, young men and young women that are here today, a very good afternoon. Babu Mandla, this morning when I walked in, you welcomed me and you said I was somewhere. Hence, I've started saying that public representatives are accounting to the public. Last night I went to Limpopo. One of our MMCs lost his brother, so we went for the funeral. So I slept in Limpopo. I drove straight there to this place. It's a very important forum. Whether you are 10, whether you are 5, I must come and address you as the MMC responsible for sports and recreation. Another thing that I wanted to, before I can even continue with my speech, as we mourn this week and celebrate the life of Utata Madiba, the city was very busy. We made sure that we give Utata Madiba, a dignified send-off as the city. As you all know that, he was at one military hospital and one military is in Tshwane. So we were responsible, to make sure that the roads are safe, everything is in order together with the national department. So we were busy this week, we've been, up as early as 4 o'clock, but that for Madiba, we are not complaining because we know what Otat Madiba or Babu Sisulu or Babu Tambo did for us in the country. And not in the country, but for the whole world, They were not complaining. They didn't even have resources. They didn't even have cell phones to organize themselves. But they did their work, in a very clandestine way that, we are where we are today because of, their hard work. They didn't enjoy after all this. We are the ones that are enjoying. Really, Tatu Madiba was out in prison, in 1990. You count from 1990 till today. I mean, it's not a long time. But, we must, thank him. I don't know how many times that you can, talk to him. And I don't know, those who had an opportunity, during the week to go and view his body, as he was lying there, I wanted to talk to him because, he looked as if he was going to respond to us, seeing, everybody, bidding farewell, to him. So as a country, we're fortunate to have Abafana and Babu Madiba that have fought, for us. So I'm trying to say to you that, I know in this room, 80% of you will be first-time voters. When you go out there next year, do it for Tatu Madiba. Tatu Madiba, you know that he belonged to African National Congress. Don't be confused. We know that, there are so many things that are confusing us. But this week, we've learned so much. if we have been, following, the Mandela, tribute in all the channels, you'd listen to those poets, much has been said. We have learned so much. That's other things that we didn't know about the African National Congress, about, liberation movement. Many people have been, contributing, sharing with the nation, sharing with us, what Dr. Madiba went through. So I had no reason for not, of not honoring this, session, this forum. Much as, I left home late yesterday, I haven't been home. And from here, I'm still going to, to other meetings, because tomorrow we are arranging public viewing areas in the city. So we must make sure that everything is on track. There's no need for me to rush to go home and sleep while those South Africans that voted us are struggling out there. But Marcelo, I can talk the whole day.